There we go. Good morning, Lebanon seniors. It's Rebecca here at the Lebanon Senior Center on this lovely Thursday morning. Kind of hanging out here in the Heritage Room. Looking a little dark today. Forgot to turn one set of the lights on. But I did come in from outside and it's looking beautiful. So hopefully you find your motivation and a reason to move today, whether it's inside with me or if you're getting outside to move. Just make sure you're spending some time, you know, working on this body, giving yourself the best chance to live your best life, including some cardio, some strength, some flexibility training, just to keep you moving and going. This morning we are going to start now. How's that? All right, let's go ahead and just do a couple moments of walking in place here, or, you know, sitting walking. You know, you can move the arms, move the legs. I'll take your marching in place just to start getting that heart rate up, start waking up the body. Feel pretty good, huh? The brain and the eyes aren't the only thing that need woken up in the morning. Swing your arms if you can, moving those legs. How about you? I've got to find a different spot in my chair. I'm still getting used to the chairs at the senior center after being home for so long. I'm moving up a bit more so I have more movement in my legs. Now, instead of just marching in place, we're going to lift one leg up at a time, and we are going to cross our arms in front of ourselves, kind of shoulder width. All right, just rocking back and forth. Lift up my right leg, my left leg, going back and forth, moving the arms across my body, or in front of my body, while lifting one leg up at a time. Working some of that coordination. Start warming up those shoulders. All right, let's stop there. Feet planted firmly on the floor, nice 90-degree angle on the knees to support ourselves. We're going to do some boxing. Instead of boxing forward, we're going to rotate our trunk and punch to the side. So our fists are up, ready for action. We're going to rotate at the trunk. I'm rotating towards the left. I'm going to punch to the left with my right hand, bringing it back. Twisting my body to the right. With my left arm, I'm going to punch to the right. And we're just going to repeat that. As always, make sure you're breathing throughout the course of the exercise. Some nice deep breaths. Want to make sure you're getting all that good oxygen, enriching your blood, getting that brain going with some good oxygen. All right, how would you guys feel about some sit-ups? Let's go ahead and stop right there with the punches. We're going to extend our legs in front of us, both of them. We don't usually do both at a time. And it's up to you. I know for myself to bend over, I need to keep my feet apart a little bit. Got to make room for my extra stuffing here. But you can certainly have your legs together, but stretched out in front of you. Just find that comfortable space. Instead of being on the floor for these sit-ups, we're going to do it in a chair, and we don't have to struggle to get up. So nice straight posture, legs stretched out in front of you. I've got my ankles at 90-degree angles just to make sure I don't slide out of the chair. Put your hands behind your head if you'd like to. With that back straight, we're going to lean forward. And just go as far as you can while keeping that back relatively straight. Give me about 10 of these crunches here. Always a good place to start. Let's start with a set of 10. Of course, I've already lost count because I was talking. That might mean I have to do more than 10, right? All righty, and upright. Go ahead and draw those feet back in under you. If you've got your cans or your water bottles handy, or if you're not ready for some added weight, you can certainly do the next exercise. Just your hands. It's okay, having cans or water bottles is nice, just something to hold on to, a little extra weight. So we are going to hold our water bottles up almost head height here. We're gonna lift them just a little bit. So our shoulders, our arms are outstretched, bent at the elbow. So we're making like a football goal symbol here while holding water bottles in our hands. And we are going to bring those water bottles together in front of us, keeping those elbows at a nice 90-degree angle. Leaving the workout row, a little chest press here. Or maybe thinking a bit of a butterfly as you spread your wings wide, the shoulder, and then bring them back in front of you. Trying to keep those elbows up. Good job. All right, let's go ahead and let those arms rest back to your side just for a second. All right, so for the next exercise, those bottles down at your side, lift them up just a little bit so there's some tension in your elbows and they're not fully stretched out. And you are going to lift those water bottles from your side up to your armpits. Then you're going to rotate those water bottles skyward. And you're going to punch them up towards the ceiling. Bring them back to your shoulders. Rotate them back towards facing the ground. Stretch down to the floor. All right, lift them back up to your armpits. Rotate them back up above your shoulder. Reach for the sky. Bring them back down. Rotate. Stretch down to the floor. Lift up to the armpit. Rotate. Lift to the sky. Back to the shoulder. Rotate. Press to the floor. And lift again. And rotate. And push. Relax down. Rotate. Push to the floor. Lift up. Rotate. Push to the sky. Relax down. Rotate. Push to the floor. Let's do one more. Lift up. Rotate. Push to the sky. Let's hold it there for count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly lower to the shoulders. Rotate slowly. Count to 5 to let that water bottle go towards the floor. 3, 4, 5. There you go. Good job. All right. We're going to, in our lovely seated position that we're in, we are going to lift the water bottles in front of us. Take your swinging your arm forward, lowering it back down, and then we're going to swing it to the back. We're doing these kind of slow and controlled, lifting in front of us. Our arms are almost straight. Just a slight bend in the elbow to take some of the pressure off the elbow. Keep that resistance in the muscles to make the muscles work. Lifting in front of us, lowering to our side, lifting to the back. All right, let's do 2 more. And lifting to the front, lower, to the back, lowering to the front, last one, down to the back, and relaxed. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our water bottles, cans, books, whatever your weight is, back down. How about some jumping jacks? It's been a while since you did some jumping jacks. You know, you can do a seated jumping jack. So our knees are starting kind of underneath us here. And kind of our start position. You are gonna kick both those feet out to the sides. And back in front, or back together, and away from each other, and together, and away from each other, and together. And you're like, okay, well, there's the feet part. Well, you do the arm part too. If you can only do one part, do half and half. Do half the legs, and then half with your arms. So right now we're doing the feet. I'm gonna add the arms if you need to switch. That's okay. So when my feet are out, my arms are gonna be up overhead. So up, back to my sides, up, back to my sides. My feet are still going out and in. Got 4 more in you? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're ready for cheerleader tryouts. How about that? All right, oh, feeling pretty good? My shoulders always start feeling it more than anything else. I'd be hunching over a keyboard, not sure. Let's go ahead and pick up our water bottles again. I know, we're just picking on the arms a lot today. So with our water bottles, they're kind of relaxed. Your knees are bent. How about my elbows? Those certainly aren't my knees. Elbows are bent. Water bottles are resting shoulder height. We are going to do some more pressing up. We're going to focus just on that. So we're lifting the water bottle up overhead, lowering it to the shoulder, up overhead, lowering the shoulder, up overhead, lowering the shoulder, overhead. Move 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. Go ahead and lower those water bottles back down. You are doing so great. Let's go ahead and we're going to go back and revisit one that we did recently. Let's go ahead and put our water bottles on our knees or your hands or whatever your weight is, out on the tip of your kneecap. We're going to lift up onto our toes and lower back to the floor. Lifting up on those toes, lowering our heels back to the floor. Up on the toes, back to the floor. As you come up onto your toes, you can start squeezing your calf muscle. Start slowly and gently, and you can start squeezing it a little bit more firmly. As if you want to add a little bit of more resistance, your water bottles or your hands, you can certainly start actually pushing down on them, especially when you go to lift those feet up. When you go to get up on your toe, really push down. Try to add a little intensity to how you're lifting your toes. Alrighty. And 2 more. 1, 2, and back down. Let's go ahead and set our water bottles off to the side. You need to make sure you've got a nice supportive spot in your chair. We're going to be working with the legs. If you need to hold onto the chair or the back of the chair, you can certainly do that. So we're going to be kind of doing a reverse donkey kick here. We're going to kick forward instead of kicking back. So I'm going to lift my right leg up off the ground just a little bit, and I'm going to push my foot away from me to my front. Okay, and I'm going to draw that leg back and then set it back on the ground. We're going to do one leg at a time. So lifting up and then kicking out, bringing it back, kind of makes a knee kick here, and lowering that foot to the ground. Lifting up off the floor, kicking out, bringing back, setting that foot down. Lifting the foot up, pushing out, bringing back, setting down. Lifting up, kick, bring back, down. Lift up, kick, bring back, down. Try to do 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good job. All right. Now, if you were lucky enough to come to class with 2 legs today, you get to have twice the fun and repeat that with your left leg. So we're going to lift that leg up, kicking it out, bringing it back, setting it down. Lift the knee up, kick the foot out, bring the leg back, set it down. Knee up, kick out, bring back, set down. Lift knee up, kick out, bring back, set down. Whew. Kick out and down. And we're 5. So 5 more. Kick out, set down. Lift up. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Kick out and down. Whew, you're doing excellent. Keep it up. Remember, if you ever can't do as many reps as we're doing, it's okay to stop and take a break. You're starting somewhere. Today might be the first day you're joining us, or you're recovering from an injury, or for whatever. You don't need an excuse. Listen to your body, okay? I'm not there. I'll listen to your body. If it's too much, take a break, and then rejoin us when you're ready. All right, let's do some, kind of a cross body twist. How about that? So it's like doing one of the sit-ups, except we're going to leave our knees bent. So our knees are a 90-degree angle. You can take your hands and put them behind your head, or you can cross your body, whichever position is comfortable for you. I kind of like the feeling of doing a crunch. So my hands are behind my head, and you're going to rotate your trunk a little bit, and you're going to try to bring that knee and your opposite elbow together. So my left elbow tries to go to my right knee. My right elbow tries to go to my left knee. I say tries, because even though I can't quite make it, I can try to do it. It still makes my body work. It still makes the muscles in my back and my abdominals move. And I have goals. And I tell myself someday, just someday maybe, I might actually get that elbow to that kneecap. And I'll know how to do that because I've done all this practice. Sometimes life doesn't let us do what we want to do the first time out, right? We have to practice. Working out is just practice to get your body to do what you want it to do when you want to do it. Physical life practice. All right, and last one, there we go. All right, woo. If you were talking and not breathing, you might see a few polka dots. Give yourself just and take a couple of deep breaths. If you do feel a little dizzy or a little vertigo happening, and it should clear up in just a second. There you go. Just like that. All righty. let's do some more, I think we're gonna do some more lateral work here. This time, we're going to add something to that punch we were doing earlier. We're still gonna punch across body here. So right fist will go towards the left, left fist will go towards the right. But we're gonna do something with our legs. So when I turn my trunk to the left, to punch left, my right leg is gonna extend out to my right. So my arm's going one direction, my leg's going the other. In general in life, this is not always what I desire, but when we're working out, that's what we're trying for. You know, elongate some of the muscles that cross our body, will aid in our mobility, our flexibility. So they're punching to the left, bringing that right knee back in. Now I'm going to twist my torso to the right, punch out with my right, kick my left foot out to the side. Bring it all back to the center. Doing it again, opposite direction, bringing it back, punching right, kicking left, punching left, kicking right. And I know I start wanting to lean a lot and getting off balance. I start wanting to throw myself into those punches. You can do that a little bit, just be careful. Make sure you stay balanced on that chair. Don't get so overzealous for taking out the enemy, whoever's attacking you here, whatever life's throwing at you, that you fall over. All right, you guys are doing great. All right, woo, we're slowing down here. Oh, doing awesome. I think there's some things and parts of the body I'm forgetting today. All right, I picked up my water bottles again, so can, or just make a fist. So I'm leaning forward over my bent knees just a little bit. I'm going to relax my right arm down to my side while I hold a water bottle in it. And I'm going to do a bicep curl. So I'm kind of tucking my elbow in next to me a little bit, holding it tight, because I want the focus to be on my bicep and my forearm. And I'm going to curl that water bottle up towards my shoulder and let it relax. Not all the way back down, don't want a straight elbow, want to keep it just a little bit bent. Keep that tension and the resistance in the muscle groups. There you go. Relaxing the arm almost all the way straight, pointing towards the floor, but bringing it back up toward the shoulder, relaxing it back down. I think I'm trying to think about a count of three. A count of three to bring the water bottle up. A count of three to lower it back down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep that resistance. Keep the focus on the muscle group. Do one more. All right, so we will let the right hand rest that water bottle on our right leg. We're gonna switch to our left side. Same exercise, left side. I'm gonna tuck that elbow in against our side. The left arm is gonna relax towards the floor. Again, keeping that elbow slightly bent. And we're gonna curl that water bottle back up to our shoulder. Slowly let it relax toward the floor. Bringing it back up. Lowering it toward the floor. Bringing it back up. Toward the floor. Back up. Relaxing it. Bringing it up. Relaxing. Bringing it up. And again, do that 3 count. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keep that focus on the muscles, not on the joints. We stress out our joints enough. They don't need additional stress when we're trying to work on our muscular strength here. Good time to connect some breathing to some movement. Make sure you're getting enough oxygen. Oxygenate the blood, which will oxygenate the muscles, oxygenate the brain. Do one more. My left side tends to be weaker, so I think we got an extra one in there. There we go. Good job. Now we'll give that arm a little break. We're going to come back to the right side. Now we're going to lean forward a little bit. So I'm leaning over my knees just a little bit. I'm going to stretch my right arm down to my side. I'm bringing it back on an angle just a little bit. So we're going to start in the curled position this time. And as we're hunched over, I'm going to rotate that bottle of my hand so it's going to point forward back, and I'm going to kick it back. Now I'm trying to focus on the back of my arm, that tricep muscle, that chicken wing, whatever you want to call the back of your arm. A lot of ladies like to complain about it. Again, you're kind of trying to keep that elbow as the part that's pivoting, okay? Trying to keep that arm still, just swinging at the elbow. Oh, I came all the way forward. All right, just kicking it back. Bring it forward and push it back. Maybe you can push it back a little further than you were doing for the bicep curl, because you really are trying to focus on that tricep muscle. All right. And 2, there we go. All right, we're gonna relax the right arm. Come back to the left. Again, tuck in that elbow, leaning forward. Pushing that water bottle back behind us. Like in a relay race, if you're passing the baton to the person behind you. Really stretching that hand back there to pass it off to them. Their turn to run the race now. Bringing it forward, really lifting up and pushing back. I don't think I've said it yet today. I'm really proud of you for showing up today. You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your well-being. You're investing in your life. The life you want to live. Excellent. Sometimes it's a hard decision to make. It's hard to get out of bed. It's hard to decide, oh, I'm going to go work out today. But you're doing it. You are doing it. Good job. All right, and bring it forward. There we go. We'll rest with that one. Actually, let's not put them down. All right, so holding your water bottles in your hands, sitting straight up. We're going to do a little bit more. We're going to work on leaning towards our sides a little bit. We're going to work on our obliques, the muscles at the side of your torso. So from sitting up straight position, I'm going to lean to my left. I'm going to think about putting that water bottle that I'm holding on the floor. And then I'm going to sit back up straight. I'm going to think about bending the other direction to put my other water bottle on the right. And I'm going to sit back up straight. Just trying to lean, sit back up straight. Lean, sit back up straight. Just reaching for that floor. I kind of push my hips down into my chair when I do this. Getting a little more resistance. Really trying to work on the muscle groups, my lower back, my obliques. right. Do one more to our left here and back up. Good job. All right, putting those water bottles down. I just want to say thank you for joining me today. I hope you had a great workout, and just keep moving. Just do a little bit every day. Work it up over time. You'll see yourself increasing in flexibility, in balance. You'll start feeling better, carrying yourself taller. Maybe you feel like inspired to have a new adventure in life. Be well. I'll see you soon. If you have any questions, you can certainly drop it in the comments below. And keep living your best life. Bye-bye from the Lebanon Senior Center.